Ken McClory predicts 5 things that are going to happen between now and the end of 2022. All of these things are going to create ripple effects and obviously disruption. But there is also going to be a lot of opportunity. The very first one for Barron's is going to end in 2021. We all know that's been kicked down the road enough, but they are not going to kick it into 2022. Because of all the pandemic, rates are going way down. Things are getting better and people are returning to work. Things are starting to be way more comfortable and life is starting to get back to normal. Even TSA has come out and said that you might not have to wear a mask after September of 2021. The ripple effect will depend largely on how behind the homeowners are on their payments and whether the lender is willing to work with that particular homeowner. Either way, a lot of people are going to have to pay. The second thing, of course, is the eviction moratorium. That's going to end in 2021. We all know that's been kicked down the road. Now this eviction moratorium is going to be somewhere between 10 and 15 million people. And the landlords are now going to have the opportunity to collect that rent if the renters can pay it. As per Ken, you are going to see lots and lots of movement in the rental category when the eviction moratorium, and additionally the courts are going to be flooded with evictions in every single state, and it's going to put a massive strain on our court system. Number 3. Whole prices are going to peak in 2022. We will talk a little bit more about why a lot of it has to do with the forbearance ending and that new inventory coming to the market, and affordability on the homes that people are living in today is really tough right now. Number 4. We are heading into a renter's nation and the pandemic kicked it into gear, just like we saw in 2008, and how people are falling off the homeownership rates from a peak right now of 68%. The last thing is that we are going to have higher interest rate. This is an important topic because both Janet Yellen, who was the head of the Treasury, and Jeremy Powell, who is the head of the Fed, have both hinted that we might be seeing higher interest rates in the economy to temper down inflation. The forbearance is going to end, and what we are going to see right now, 70% of the FHA, VA, USDA, Freddie Mac and Fannie Mae loans are all in forbearance. Right now, we are seeing about 2+ million people that are going to have to deal with that. Not all of them are going to happen in 2021. Some are going to trickle into 2022. These are folks that have to pay. They are going to have to show that they have a new sources of income. They have a job because these are loan modifications or these are refinances. All the way lenders lend money is based on people's ability to pay in the future. So this is going to go one of two ways. People are either going to stay in their homes and work it out with the lender. If the lender allows it based on their financial condition, or two, they are going to have to sell some of these homes or foreclose. And luckily, some of these home prices have gone up enough where they might have enough money to pay back some of this money. That's now in forbearance. They will be able to use the proceeds from their house to pay that off. The foreclosure activity continues to increase despite the government moratorium. So Kevin says that there's a lot of conflicting information on here. We have billions and billions of dollars of unpaid mortgages here that are going to trickle into the economy one way or another. The second big prediction is that the eviction moratorium is going to end, and we are going to have somewhere around 11 million renters that are going to be displaced. So in other words, when this ends, the landlords are now legally able to take back possession of their property through the proper eviction process. Millions and millions of people are going to be facing evictions as this moratorium ends, and as the landlords try to take back their properties and obviously rent them to people that can pay, so that they can pay their own bills. One more thing to consider here, these people, they are all going to be different. Every single state, every single city is going to be very different. Eviction rates will be higher in some states than others. So as these things start to roll out, you will have both demand and supply issues as these evictions roll through the court system. So the next prediction is a renter nation. Now nobody is really talking about this, but guys, this happened in 2008. That's what spurred all of this investor housing stuff. because without renters, you don't have investor housing. So this is about ready to happen again, even though prices are crazy right now because of all this pent up supply. Typically in a recession, housing demand declines. That does not appear to be the case here because of multiple things. As a result of pandemic for people not putting their houses on the market, people not be able to trade up because now they are trading into something that's lesser. And also because of the forbearance and all these eviction issues, we are not going to have a decline in housing demand. The last thing, higher interest rates are definitely going to be a thing as the Federal Reserve starts to put a governor on this economy. A lot of these investors are already backing off with the view that the Federal Reserve couldn't raise rates in 2022. The Federal Reserve has a policy that if inflation is very high, that they actually raise rates to try to maintain inflation to a reasonable level. What that's going to do, unfortunately, is it's going to create affordability issues in the form of rent. It's going to create affordability issues in the form of mortgages and car payments and all the calls kind of things. Cause people finance things. And as those rates go up, their payments go up. And if they are not having that kind of wage growth, then it puts a squeeze primarily on that middle class and the poor. Then we are going to have this affordability squeeze. So those are things, guys, that are definitely going to happen as per Ken. We just don't know exactly when because of the course the government can throw more money at the saying and they can kick the can down the road even more. So guys, let me know your views in the comment section below about this video. And please tell me on which topic should I make my next videos. And don't forget to like this video, share it and subscribe to this beautiful channel for more such fascinating videos. Till then, you can go back to our channel and watch some more interesting videos like this. Now I'd like to take your leave.